guys, welcome to another MineCraftFTW video here with Drags. Doing some server play. So I've gotten quite a lot done since the last video thereabouts. And in this video, well, in the last video I said I was going to try and get the other house over here finished. So I think I'm gonna make a start on that now, and hopefully get it finished and done with. I think we're just gonna pretty much carbon copy what we see here. So it's not gonna be like a fancy build or anything like that, but it should look well once it's all together. Wow, that's a big deer, stag, whatever you call it. Don't know where I want the doors. I'll probably put the doors on this side as opposed to that side. Maybe. Not entirely sure. Yeah, I think we'll keep it like the front part there. No point in messing it all up. So we shall make a start on it anyway and see how it turns out. So, first thing you'll probably notice is, well, I'll have to fix that front side there first. Get it looking like that maybe. Or like this. I kinda like that one there a bit more, and that is attached to the other building, so yeah, we'll probably go with this style here. First thing you'll probably notice is that I'm like super fast and stuff. And pretty much invincible. There's like nothing that can damage me or kill me that I've found anyway so far. Oops. I can stand in lava, I can fall from ridiculous heights, I can do pretty much anything I want, really, and not get killed. 1, 2, 3, okay. It's all thanks to the actual armor that I'm wearing. It's a pretty proper armor, actually. And you'll see it right here. It's called the Quantum Armor. And as far as I know, it's pretty much indestructible. You're literally like in God mode all the time. Pretty much. The only disadvantage is it takes a power drain on your suit. But apart from that, you can do pretty much anything you want, really. And not get killed. So it's kind of awesome like that. And it has the added advantage of being able to sprint really fast and get around the place really quickly. Which is important, you know, when you have to do a lot of stuff. Like me. So yeah, I'm gonna, because I have quite a bit that I want to cover in the video, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like pause the video here and resume once I'm done with the actual build. Okay guys, so we're back and I'm just finishing off the touches here. Something like this, I think. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, I kind of opted for this kind of look. I'll show you here now, just as I get this finished. A little bit chuggy right now, but, you know. Oops. Okay, so it's kind of like I've made them all pretty much identical in the way they look. Doors facing this way, and that bird's annoying me. And cat. Cat's trying to get the bird. So yeah, pretty much all the same, and then I just did this little thing here in the middle, just to kind of make a. I still have to do the paths and stuff like that. I just got done with the building, so yeah, I'll probably like add to this at some point, kind of like make some stairs here up onto this or something. I kind of like it for now. Although this will be an attraction for some mobs, so. Really? What's with all the birds around here? Some crocodiles down there as well. They drop on your skin. Oh, nice. You can make some pretty nice armor out of these. You know, the skin and stuff like that. Make crocodile armor. Anyway, so yeah. As I mentioned before, there's a kind of a lot to talk about in this video, kind of a lot to show. So let me make this mob reasonable spawn proof. Okay, so next up then you're probably going to be wondering why there's this big ring going around, and probably what that big tower is, but I think this is going to do a video on that, or he already has, I can't remember. But I'm going to show you now what that big ring is. The ring itself is operational, but the means of getting to it, yeah, not so operational yet. So I don't think there's much else that, you know, needs showing build-wise anyway. I'm just glad that, there is something over there. I get to that now. Oh, we need to go that way anyway. So as you know, me and Diz, more to the point, we built the big factory here for producing the oil. Well, I can never remember that oil, what it's called. It was specifically for producing that because with Railcraft you kind of need a lot of it, and we built all this, but it's not working right now because currently it's full. So I don't think I showed this in the last time, or if I did, I apologize for showing it again. This is full with coal because these have stopped, and this is just gonna carry on, you know, pumping this stuff out of here and in here, and eventually it'll start building up the tanks. So we're getting a fair bit of that. I'm pretty happy with that. Once we get the coal, well then it goes in here, and then we get steel out of it. We've got quite a reasonable bit of steel now at this stage. But yeah, kind of funny because like I was thinking, you know, what's the point in having a factory? You're not gonna have like a canteen, or I'm not sure what Americans would call it, but canteen anyway, food place. This is where the workers will come, and this is the kitchen area. Well, at least it should look like a kitchen area. Break at 11 and then lunch at 1 PM. So yeah, and then of course a means of getting to work would be obviously rail or a bus or a monorail. So I thought, why not a monorail? So this is what I'm building here. It's not finished yet because you can see that, but it's coming along. I don't know if I'm impressed with it or not, but I'm trying to make it look like a rail station type thing. I'm not sure if we're going to build stairs or not, but I was thinking maybe something like a lift, maybe up and down. Maybe Diz might be able to do something with that. If it's practical or not, or if we can do it or not, is another thing. But well, we give it a go, maybe. If it works out, I'll show it on the video, but if not, we'll probably find some other means of getting up here. But then when you get up here, then these are the monorails. It's a whole like big circular thing. It might not look like it, but some of these rails here are actually Railcraft. Particularly this one here. This one dismounts you. Oh no, wait, sorry. This one dismounts you. So when you get on, actually, I'll just show you. That'll be the best thing to do. So you're in our cart here. Won't go anywhere. Will never budge until you can link these carts as well. But you kind of need more powered rails to kind of like get it going. So yeah, it's just a single cart for now. Hit this, otherwise you'll never get anywhere. They're booster rails, and then you get like a nice little view. Probably looking to like, you know, even all that jerkiness out, but you know, you get a nice view of the area as you're going around, a nice view of the town, and that's pretty much the idea of the monorail. It's not too bad, no. Get a nice little view, past the statues and everything. So I'll show you what the dismount thing does here, just as we get up to it. Not too far away now, coming back around ourselves. This is all Railcraft, this is all done by Railcraft, the rails, everything. So as you see there, I didn't have to actually do anything other than, oops, that went the wrong way. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything to get out of the actual cart. Because when you come up here on this, I think it's called a dismount, I'm not entirely sure. A dismount track. But anyway, the idea is once you get on this here, you hit this here with the redstone signal and it dismounts you. It carries on over here, then stops here at this one. This is a holding station. And so it's this. Well, this one here is specifically a launcher. I think it is. I can't remember what it is. Sorry, guys, but I'm not too familiar with Railcraft. I'm still kind of noobish. And I'm sure this is very noobish in design and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. So the idea is pretty much this one holds your cart. This one here sets you on your way. So it's kind of like a little holding bay, and then, you know, get in there and you go around. I was looking of a way of trying to hook these up, so that once the person activates this one to go around, this one won't be stuck here anymore. And I'm sure there's a way of doing it, but I just haven't figured it out yet. So once that one gets pressed, this one here also gets pressed, so this one goes off, and then this one gets replaced now. So when this one gets back around again, it's kind of a loop. Like so. And yeah, it's not like overly fancy, but as the town gets bigger, hopefully we'll be able to add to it and make it look more monorail. And the problem we were having is if you add too much to the monorail, it kind of takes away the look. So we opted to kind of like leave it as it is and probably put in some support beams just around random places to kind of like hold the ring up, make it look more realistic. But something I do want to show you is this thing. So, yeah. Watch this. This is kind of fun. Oh, okay. That's the disembarking one. My bad. Just bear with me here 2 seconds. I used the wrong track. Like a noob. This is half the fun of learning the actual the mods. It's just like some of the stuff that you do sometimes is kind of like fail. So let me put this one down. This one should be the right one, hopefully. Here we go, and then we. Okay. Oh wait, no, I'm not hitting the button. That's not what it is. Oh, okay. There we go. Car facing the wrong way though, so let's put it facing that way. Now we get into it. Oh, stop being a noob. Okay, let's just get rid of this and do it the old-fashioned way. I was trying to be technical and fancy, but obviously it just wasn't working. So, yeah, it's working very, very, very slowly, but when we hit this bit of track here, we should go flying. Whee! I never get tired of that, ever. It's just like, wow. Why would you ever need launch? An actual minecart into the air is a bit of a mystery, but you know, there's some fun to be had with it. I'm sure some creative things can be done as well. So there's one last thing I want to show you guys, and that will be up for the video. So, well, actually, I'll do that later. So, I actually went ahead and I'll show you this other thing that I want to show you. I went ahead and kind of upped my production. This here is the Railcraft, kind of like testing it. Kind of seeing that it needs to be on a bigger scale, so we built that other thing over there. So just ignore that. These MFSUs require a lot of power. Now, ideally, this isn't the kind of setup that you want to have on the go, but I was kind of desperate for power to make this quantum suit, so I kind of did it like this. Now, that was on average given about 140 EU per take, but it's really expensive on the actual coal. So I pretty much drained a good chunk of my client star doing that. This system here is still run by the actual mortar mill in here. Probably look to change that in the future, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I kind of said to myself, well, I kind of need to do a bigger scale, so I kind of came in here. Nuclear reactor. Now, I actually don't have any power on the go right now, or cells and things, sorry. But, you know, needless to say, it charges it really quick. And the neat thing is that we're using the force field mod. If that would ever show. It's doing that whole thing again of not showing the force field. And I'm looking like a noob. But I think it's lag, so allow me to be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back, and yeah, I think it's a bit glitchy or something, I'm not entirely sure, but I've gotten it working now. So as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, this is the reactor, and this here is reinforced concrete. Now, these reactors have a tendency of blowing up and leaving really big holes. So, I kind of came up with the idea that if I run a reactor and the force field, which is supposed to take a lot of energy to destroy it, I thought if I run the force field and the reactor together, well then there's a good chance that this is going to be a contained explosion. So hopefully that will be the case, and this is a nice safe reactor. You can turn it on and off. Yeah, the reactor system or layout is as follows. If you want to pause the video or something and copy this design, it's perfectly okay to do so. This reactor should never give any problems, should never overheat or explode if you follow this design. Just have to keep an eye on your actually uranium cells. And if you keep turning your reactor on and off, it will overheat and it will drain your actual cooling cells. So might want to be a bit careful of that. So you're probably thinking, well, now that I have the force field on and I'm in here, because once I hit the switch here, it turns the force field on and I'm kind of stuck in the inside. It's done like that purposely because I want the force field system to be protected on the inside as well. So that's where this comes in. It enables me to bypass my security system. And then if I need to recharge it, I just come along and stick it in here and push, done. As you see, it's building up the power really quickly. I think it's 100 EU per tick that we're getting out of this reactor. So, pretty good. Awesome. So, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, like, and all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.